Well, so here's the thing. Because we only have one person being active in chat, right?
So everyone who's watching needs to get active in chat. Because I'm going to ask you a question. It's going to be a very simple question. But, here... What?
We're just going to use a keyword giveaway.
Keyword giveaway.
So the
right.
answer could be the keyword, right?
The answer is going to be the keyword? Okay.
Yeah.
So
if I don't know it, then I can't enter the keyword as the answer before that, and then if you tell me, then meh.
It's a pretty easy one.
Yeah.
It's the name of like a couple different anime characters there.
Yeah. So, I have given the answer for the chat. Now, here's just a quick question to all of you. And chat can answer this too. If you were to name an animal companion in the game, what would your animal companion's name be? And more specifically, what is your animal?
Oh, you're asking us?
Yes, I'm asking you all.
It'd be a small pet crab called Idiot.
Wow.
That's
Shots fired.
That's a little on the nose.
Shots fired.
Well, if we're doing that, it would be an origami crane called Pompous Arse.
Wow.
Possibly holding a sword.
I'm the only one who has an actual animal and a name. All right, cool. Well, other than Petra's horse, I don't remember her name though, or its name.
Well, no, Petra's character's name's Chio.
Well, yeah, no, I mean the horse's name. I don't remember it. If chat remembers it, remind me in chat, and Alex can remind me because I just do not remember the name. Also, if I was a player, not a DM,
Yeah.
I would definitely own a cat.
Okay.
I'm a cat person for life.
Mm-hmm.
And I would call mine Sushi.
Oh.
Because my actual cat, loves sushi. And that's the thing. So in-game, I'd have to have a cat that's name is Sushi. Because I can't have a cat I can use a real-world name, because the real-world name is very specific to something that happened in the future.
Oh, are we talking about pets for our character?
Yeah, pets for your character.
Well, traditional crab pets are bears and wolves and kind of cool things like that. So
You'd probably have a bear.
bear would be kind of cool.
Yep.
Yeah, I could go with the bear. Especially if it's like an armored bear and I could ride it into battle. That'd be awesome.
Does it shoot lasers out of its eyes?
No. That would be the 40,000th century version of this.
Gotcha.
Game.
That sounds like an Age of Mythology cheat where you get bears with Canadian flag capes shooting laser beams out of their eyes.
That sounds like the best cheat ever.
Yes. So, I have a bunch of clan. I think I have Scorpion, Lion, and the Imperial House up front.
No, Spider, Dragon, and Scorpion.
Yep.
Oh, Spider, Dragon, and
Spider,
Scorpion.
Dragon,
So,
Scorpion.
I also have Mantis.
Ooh, those are pretty.
They are. They're a beautiful green dice. The Crane, which are these nice blue ones. The Imperial Families, which is like pure white, but highly like detailed and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Now, because I have these leaning against my board, I have to do one side at a time. Unicorn dice, these purple D10s, they're gorgeous. They're very They're popping. The only problem that I see, because I'm blind and I'm not wearing my glasses, I can't read the numbers on it.
Oh.
We have the crab,
Obviously.
yours,
Mhm.
and the phoenix, and of course, the lion.
Nice.
So, have you guys finished spending your XP?
No, we're
Not yet.
dealing with.
Oh,
this.
yeah,
How much
okay,
how
yeah,
much
yeah.
XP did we win?
Pardon? Well,
We
no.
didn't win any. Do we get any for like?
Yes, you guys will be getting some tonight.
Okay.
So I awarded them 9 XP last session, which is a large amount, but they completed a large amount of tasks as well. They role-played really well. So, are you guys ready for the following
Well,
morning?
sure, whatever. I'm ready, but I just need to spend XP.
Okay.
Oh yes, I keep trying to find something in the back of the book and never being able to find it.
What are you looking for?
The other thing, the other tree.
The trees. All right, so you guys wake up in the morning, sort of. You're woken up
Oh, okay.
as 2 dragon guards appear at your quarters door,
Okay.
Oh.
asking you to please follow them to the city morgue.
Sure.
You guys wake up normally because no one bothers you.
Cool.
But Sakune comes in, speaks with you both after you've woken up, letting you know that you are to meet up at the morgue with the rest of them to go see Hida Man. So after you get geared up, because I'm assuming you don't sleep in your armor.
No.
Okay.
That'd be preposterous. I don't sleep on the armor on the road.
Okay, that makes sense. But inside a warm castle, warm castle, you know,
I can take my armor off inside the magistrate's bunker. Yeah.
you're
barracks,
one of
yeah.
the probably safest areas.
Mhm.
Yeah. So you're taken to the morgue, and Kimmy is waiting there for you, and she's just like, she's explaining to you what you see before you.
Mhm.
And before you, you see this gentleman.
Mhm.
Very naked, very, like, some decomp has started to set in. Obviously, it's been several days since he's been murdered. His body is tattooed.
Okay.
They're very intricate tattoos, and I wouldn't even really call them tattoos. They seem more like scarification, but in very elaborate designs.
Okay. I'm trying to picture them. Are they black in color? Are they?
No, so what I mean by like scarification is, so I'm going to show you the scar on my hand.
Oh, so scar
Yeah,
tissue. You have to
Yeah,
say
so,
scar tissue.
so scar tissue.
Scar tissue.
But
Okay.
in elaborate designs all around his body, with the exception of one area underneath his arm.
His armpit. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, can you describe the corpse to me? Is he big? Is he small? Is he bearded?
He's average size. He is
Right.
small.
Okay.
He is not a. Well, he's not. He's smaller than you,
Sure.
so he's an average sized person.
Right.
He is bald.
Okay.
He happens to have, shiny eyeballs, like very glassy looking.
Who's viewing this corpse with me right now? Is it just me all by myself?
Yeah, it's you and Kimi.
Okay.
The most of the body is, again, it's decomping. So there's a lot of stuff. This body needs to go home.
I really. Oh yeah. I'm totally fine. So why are we keeping it, Yukimi?
because the crab have not
Claimed it.
claimed it.
I think I know why, and I'm gonna ask you to tell me what ring and skill you want me to roll to scrutinize this body. Could this be skullduggery, survival? What do you want me to roll here? Fitness, whatever you want me to roll. I don't really care. I need to prove to myself that I know this to be a crab person. I've grown up in crablands. I know who these people are. So
Okay. So what do you feel that you could roll for this?
it's a tie in my mind.
What's the roll?
Scrutinize this corpse. I really want to. Sorry, fitness. Medicine. Okay, so
it
I don't.
specifically states that analyzing things like corpses and such is medicine.
So I don't have any skills in medicine, but I will spend my vote point.
And
Okay.
I'll tell you exactly which one it is. Because it might not even be Earth.
Well, analyze is air, recall is earth, theorize is fire, survey is water, and sense is void.
Yeah. It's a scholar's. Thank you. I wish they were organized alphabetically instead of stupidly.
They're organized alphabetically within.
Their ring, yeah.
So if I call recall to see if I can ever remember a crab showing scarification, that would be earth. If you want me to analyze his body, I'm not really looking for the cause of death or anything
You
like
could
that.
probably use recall for this particular
Well,
thing.
what are you trying to do?
I'm trying to see if this person reminds me of any of the things that I know growing up as a crab. I'm trying to use recall.
Then that's not medicine. That'll be culture.
Interesting. Okay. Like I'm not trying to ascertain cause of death or anything like that.
No.
Yeah. You said you're examining a corpse. So,
Right. I'm trying to scrutinize him.
Yeah. All right. So
See
use
if there's
culture.
any kind of like tips that
So
this person belongs to a clan.
remember the names
Major or
of the
minor?
most influential members of a particular court, knowing the particular customs of a region. Remember the geographic features. That's Earth for culture.
So I'm using my void point.
You are trying to identify families, fellow samurai, using their clan, family,
Yeah.
personal mon.
Exactly.
That's water.
In this case, the body scarring,
Yeah.
etc. Okay, so water ring then.
Yeah, water and culture.
Sure.
Yeah.
Water and culture. So
And I'm going to say that
surveying.
your target number.
Yeah.
If he doesn't tell you target,
It's
you
a
get a point from that.
It's a 3.
All right. Well, here we go.
Damn.
I got a 4.
You got a 4.
There you go.
What else did you get?
1 strife.
1 stripe? Okay,
Yeah.
cool. So, here's what you know. This is not a crab.
Aha.
In fact,
If I had you.
this person reeks
Mm-hmm.
of the Shadowlands taint.
Okay, yeah. So I was going to say, one of the things that is known to me as a crab is like I just know that. I don't even re-roll. I just get that kind of stuff. But that doesn't really tell me if he's my clan or not, because crab get tainted all the time. So he's definitely not a crab, and he's Shadowlands tainted.
Yes.
Wow, that is a mouthful of information.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I know all too well the befouling taint of the Shadowlands and how best to avoid it, and I can recognize the advanced stages of this unnatural corruption. That doesn't tell me what I know about the taint itself. Like, is it contagious? Can this body spread it to me if you fight it?
Yes, the body, the Shadowlands taint is very much contagious to those susceptible to it.
Okay, and I know how to best avoid it. So does that mean I would know how to deal with
You
this
probably want to
corpse?
burn this body to a crisp.
Yeah, all right.
This body should not be.
I turn to the scorpion and I say, I need a torch.
Well, she looks at you and is like, any particular reason why?
Yukimi-san, you don't know?
No, this is just some dead man.
This dead man is tainted. And potentially has the ability to corrupt your entire city. Must destroy it now.
See.
Fire. Shosuro-san. And quickly.
We
I'll
must
subtract your XP
we
somewhere.
must inform Jochi and the governor first.
Maybe you didn't hear me. The safety and the happiness of your entire city are in jeopardy. This body must be destroyed. If you want someone to blame for this, then let it be me. But I didn't feel well having this thing sitting here.
We will take care of it. You can go. We will deal with this, but we must follow protocol. This is something very dangerous, and the right people must know before we take any action.
How long has this body been sitting here?
This will be day 12.
And has anyone else touched it?
Just the people who carried the body
Right.
originally to here,
Right.
and the examiners.
I think they're at risk. I'm not sure. Physically touching the body, I don't know.
Yeah, they would be.
All right, so they also must be purified.
And purified, you mean by fire, right?
No.
Okay.
Like if
Like
you're
jade.
alive,
Jade, yes.
there's jade, there's salt, there's rituals, there's all kinds of stuff. Yeah.
Do you have the ritual?
No, I'm not a Shugenja.
But there are crab here that might know.
Like if there's a Kuni school anywhere nearby or a witch hunter, they would know how to do it.
Okay.
That's what we would
You're
turn
allowed
to
to
in our
buy rituals, you know.
buy rituals.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No.
That's
In
free
my
to buy
school, I don't think I have access to that particular one.
But you
You
can
do.
purchase them outside of your school.
They cost. You get half the XP towards your next.
Right. No, I
Oh,
don't
wait.
have the ritual. I'll
Yeah.
say again, I don't have the
Okay.
ritual.
Okay.
In my lands, you turn to the Kuni and you get it done by witch hunter. That's how it's done. Right.
Okay. So again, Kimi is very persistent on wanting to inform Jochu and the governor because they need to know.
I have no jurisdiction here. I can only tell you that you are all in danger, and every minute that you linger with this is just more chances at creating a terrible situation. Just to point this out, I do have vigilance, and if this person is trying to deceive me in any way, my target number is 2.
Well, you can roll that to see if she's trying to deceive
Well, no.
you.
They have to roll to beat me.
If you're
That's
trying,
my
yeah.
vigilance.
However, conversely, if you're
If
If
I
you're-
think she's lying to me,
yeah,
what do I
if
roll
you-
to do that?
it's sentiment.
Yep.
Sentiment. All right, sentiment is the roll I want to make.
Do you have sentiment?
I don't.
Okay.
I want to make it anyway.
Okay, you can make that, and I am going to turn to my book.
I'll
And
tell
make
you
my roll.
exactly what-
Sure.
Well, yeah. So,
Okay, so do you want to pick the ring for me, or am I going to let my
we'll
rolls
tell
do
you
it?
what the ring is.
Yeah, please.
Um,
I'm assuming it's water, but I could be wrong.
there's a whole page about it.
I'll put my roll away.
Seen through lies.
I would assume I would either use my recall because I've been lied to a bunch in the last 2 days, or I would use survey because that's just like this made sense to me. But
So, by default,
mm-hmm.
okay, we'll read what it says.
Yes.
Sentiment skill used to discern whether someone has lied to you.
Mm-hmm.
However, remember that this is not the first offense that a character has against being lied to. Character's vigilance sets the target number of an opponent's check.
Yeah, to lie to me. Yeah.
Therefore, most of the time, a character should not make the check to resist a lie with their sentiment skill by default.
Right.
So, what is your
Vigilance is 2.
Your vigilance is 2.
If the
vigilance
opponent's
check.
check to tell the lie exceeds the character's vigilance, it means the character can't tell the person is lying offhand, but that doesn't mean they're obligated to believe that
Yeah,
person
that's
either.
why I want to make a roll. Yeah, in
So,
this situation, I want to make a roll.
If they don't hit the TN, he knows they're lying, but there's nothing saying you can't turn around and go, you believe them.
Mm-hmm.
I succeed on your vigilance
No problem.
test.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
So
forget.
you.
I still
you-
want to tell
you
what
believe-
ring do I want
So the
to
approaches are, Recall is to know if they're behaving differently than past encounters. You never met them before, so...
I have.
You have?
We met last night and she was eating dinner.
This might reveal a nervous liar by one of their tells or suggest they are lying unwillingly.
Mm-hmm.
Someone easily tells an easily verifiable lie. Earth approach recall might be used to put forth the correct information, need to disprove them. Survey lets know whether someone has your best intentions at heart. This doesn't reveal whether or not they're lying,
That's
but
what
it
I'm
might
gonna
give
use.
you the hint that not to trust what they say either way. Theorize lets you figure out whether someone neglected to mention something important.
Right.
Less useful against direct lies.
Okay.
Analyze lets you know whether someone lied directly.
Mm-hmm.
And then sense lets you uncover what someone wants to accomplish with their words.
Right. So I don't sense a threat. That's what your roll tells me.
Mhm.
But I'm telling you that I am highly skeptical of this situation. Even though I believe her, I want to know. I've been lied to constantly for the last 2 days, and I know that. And I've been lied to and laughed at. So I'm going to want to make this skeptical check.
Okay.
Will you allow a water check, or do you want to pick the ring, or?
It's the water.
Right,
Water's
water.
fine.
I rolled 2 successes.
You believe her.
Okay. And the opportunity. Do I notice anything? I'll take the strife.
Okay.
Not pertaining to the roll. Do I
opportunity?
notice anything? Yeah. I'll take the strife.
Whenever she mentions Jochu's name,
Mhm.
she has a small, slight grin appear on the left side of her.
I already knew she's sleeping with me. Fine, whatever. Okay. So, I don't have anything clever to say to her. I'm just like, very well. I believe you. Of course, I'm going to have to report this to my superiors in the Emerald Magistrate's office.
Of course. And you should probably also report it to your family for allowing Shadowland creatures to appear this far past the wall.
Yes. Well, my family is not the concern here. I am an Emerald Magistrate. I represent the entire Empire, and I'm telling you now, if you want to haul the defenders of the wall in front of tribunal, you go ahead. You can have their job. I'm sure they'll let you have it if you think you're strong enough. But
I have my own job to deal with.
I'm done here.
I do not need the responsibilities of another clan to take precedence over my own responsibilities.
It must be nice to have so much freedom. I'm done here.
She shows you the door.
I take it. Okay, so who is my direct supervisor? It's Yogo Asoko, or is it Ryuki?
It is Honbu.
Hyobu, the governor?
Hmm?
The governor?
No,
Hyobu?
not that
He
one.
was asking his direct Emerald Magistrate.
Yeah.
His direct superior?
Yeah, she introduced herself on
His
day one.
first-
Her name was
yes.
Yogo Asoko.
His first direct superior. Is it me or is it...
No, you're not even
No.
close to being his superior.
Yeah.
You guys are the same.
But that's what he asked.
Yeah, no.
Like, I know
yeah.
I'm not.
um,
I'm just some dude who...
Yogo Asoko
Thank you.
is your direct superior.
And where is she now? Is she on duty? Is she at the
Yeah,
barracks?
she's always on duty.
That's where I'm going. And that's my scene. Who's next?
You guys.
I'm checking the job board.
Okay.
What time is it
Have
now?
a bath and a nap and a
It's
food
like-
and everything.
10 a.m.
Oh, I'm checking the job
Well,
board. at
okay,
like 7.
because I was meant to be somewhere at 10 a.m.
I know. Where do you need to be?
I need to be on that street.
So you're on the street.
You're on the street.
That street. You know, that one.
All right. So, as you arrive on Quicksilver, you're greeted by Sirayuki. S-E-R. Or sorry, yeah, S-E-I-R-Y-O-K-U.
Okay. Who is this person?
It's the son who escorted you out last night.
Oh, the very large person.
The very large person, yes. My father is waiting for you.
Thank you.
He escorts you inside the home, and that what you see before you is everything but splendor. The most beautiful things you've ever seen. This makes your lord's palace look poor.
I mean,
It's a temple.
yeah,
A mountain.
it was poor to begin with.
Well, I mean, like, you know, his home.
Places with like carpets and chairs make his place look like poor. The sake house where I was poisoned probably made his house look poor.
A rock on a mountain makes his house look poor.
Hey, that rock is important.
Stop talking about his house.
That is where that is maybe where Lord Togashi.
No, I meant the other mountain.
Oh, it's those damn birds on the mountain. They don't matter. Anyway, lavish home.
Lavish home. So, the gentleman before he was like, I did not properly introduce myself last night. My name is Ide Barento. Baranato.
Can I roll? I guess it would be culture to determine if that is connected to any of the. If that is an important person in the unimportant family in the Scorpion clan.
So, Ide is not a scorpion name.
Okay.
It is a unicorn name.
Okay. So, can I roll culture to get some background on the Ide family?
Yeah, I mean they're out. You don't really need background on on their family specifically. They're like most unicorn. They're considered outsiders. They are, you know, even though they are a noble clan, a great clan, people still kind of look down on them. It's like, you know, they behave like barbarians, etc. The Ide are just one of several of the clan's
Families.
yeah.
Okay, and what is their thing specifically? What do they do?
They're basically the nobles and stuff like that.
Okay.
The Utakus are your warriors. The Shinjos are your Shinjos are your more merchanty or like bushi and stuff like that, trade, etc. So, Barento introduces himself. He humbly welcomes you inside and that, and before you there is a woman who's at a table with tea already prepared for you all. He takes a sip and he's just like, so, what can you tell me about yourself?
What does Ide-sama wish to know?
Oh, everything. Do you enjoy the city?
The city is very different from what I'm used to at home. There's no real sense of community here. It seems that the people don't care for each other, or at least they care for each other in a greatly diminished way, as opposed to what I'm used to at the monastery. So, in that way, I think the city is disconnected and disharmonious, and that needs to change.
Mm-hmm. Okay. He looks at you with soft eyes. His eyes almost seem to be smiling. He's like, I want you to keep that koku that I gave you last night as a gift. I knew that taxes were not due, but I could see that you, as a person, need something to be inspired by. Wealth is a great inspiration. Would you like some tea?
I would be honored to take tea with you.
He calls over Asamitsu, who is his other son. Asamitsu, I would like you to meet our new friend. His name is Ryusei. Please pour us some tea. His son bows very deeply and begins a tea ceremony for the both of you. Do you know what controls this city? Ryusei.
Well, the governor is a scorpion. The mantis control the trade. But I couldn't say that either clan really controls the city.
You would be correct in that assumption. What really controls the clan is the Thunder Guard, or the city is the Thunder Guard. And their corruption runs deep.
But do the Thunder Guard not have ties to the Scorpions?
They do. But even the Scorpion are mostly unaware of how deep the Thunder Guard's corruption goes. See, money buys power in this city. And you gain power through something that everyone wants and desires. Here. Would you like some of my pipe?
I take the pipe and put it to my lips. Is it lit?
Yes, it's lit.
Inhale.
You become almost euphoric instantaneously. You see, Ryusei, people who have the power in the city are corrupt, and they deserve to have that power taken away from them. That is why I am here. That is why I tend my garden. Because power is how the unicorn will control this city. The scorpion do not deserve it. The mantis do not deserve it. The crane don't deserve it. In fact, this city has been fought over so many times that almost every clan has had it but us. And our time is now.
So, the unicorn are making a play for control.
Yes, and we need magistrates like you on the inside to let us know when the scorpion and the mantis are making movements. I don't offer much, but I can offer you and the dragon much in return. Are you prepared to take a leap into the political warfare?
I can only speak for myself. I cannot commit my family nor my clan to an alliance of this magnitude.
That is understandable. May I make a suggestion then? I will pay you a stipend per week, and in return, I would like information on when certain shipments are coming in from the south. I know you have access to this information because the travel documents must be issued by the magistrate's office. I simply need to know the day and time, nothing else.
I could have access to this information. However, I have to ask why you did not just make this request of Chio, my colleague.
I assume that you are referring to one of the other magistrates?
Yes, she is a unicorn by blood.
Ah. I was not aware that any unicorn were stationed here. This is an interesting outcome. Well, how about this? Shall we say meet again next week, same time, and you can bring your companion Chiho with you, and we will sit down and have an elegant conversation on why things need to change and for the good of the entire empire.
I can commit myself to returning next week at this time, and I can say that I will attempt to have Chio accompany me, but I cannot guarantee.
That's fine. Naginata will bring an invitation that you can give to Chio. You receive a letter with a seal on it, a unicorn seal, for Chio. You will deliver that. You'll deliver that to them.
Yep.
So, tell me more about the great dragon. And the conversation continues in that, and you drink more, and you drink more tea, have more of his pipe, etc., etc., etc. In fact, the entire day just goes by for you like that. At the bulletin board.
At the bulletin board.
Yes.
Early in the morning.
Early in the morning, yes. What jobs have interested you, Kekita-sama?
Sorry.
It's all good.
Chat.
Hi, chat.
Making me chuckle. What jobs were there? I didn't check last night, so I know what the jobs were, but like I didn't check, so I'll probably read it out.
So there was an investigation.
Yeah, there was a fire. There was a
There was a fire and that, and there was a barroom fight in which no one was arrested, but many people were injured. There was, a couple of robberies.
Something about a magistrate? No.
Oh yes, there was some papers that the Thunder Guard had found that was signed by a magistrate, but the paper is very suspicious in nature.
We'll have a look at that.
Okay.
It directly involves magistrates.
Sure. All right. Let's turn to that.
I hope it's what I think it is.
So that is the job you have chosen.
Mm.
Interesting. I didn't think you would go for that one.
Really?
But you looked kind of giddy when I mentioned it earlier.
I was just like, I hope it's what I think it is. Probably not. But why not?
Okay, it's not that one.
It wasn't giddy, it was more a case like, oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh my god. So you eventually return back to the barracks, and
Well, like,
you ask Doji Sakune where he's disappeared to, and he's just like, some job to kill a couple hours. Where? Hold on. I actually misplaced the post-it note for the job.
Do you want to know what I got written down, or is there a new job that I didn't see?
It's
No, it's one you saw.
It's the one you saw, yeah.
All right, so there was an arson
No,
with a
I
dead
know
body.
what job it is.
Oh.
He's looking for the post-it note with the details. Of
Oh, the
job
details.
itself.
Right. Sorry,
Well,
I
specifically
To the GM.
I apologize.
Yeah, the book part of it.
Mhm.
Okay, so this is a little embarrassing.
Oh well.
I lost my post-it note. Ah, here we go. Thought it was that one. I just. Oops. No. Sorry, my mic dropped.
Pick it up.
Yes. Well.
No, I've got it muted. You pick it up.
Is it still muted?
Mm-hmm.
So this will be the last part. Then we'll wrap
Yeah.
it. And that.
That's not muted, just that.
Okay.
I didn't want the mic sound of the...
Gotcha. The drop.
Yeah,
Alright,
even though you're
unmuted.
really low. You're unmuted.
All right, cool. All right. So the gate guards from the Gate of Oni's Teeth, section L14 in your Ryoko Owari book.
Really the right pitch.
Have
of Oni's
asked the
Teeth.
Emerald Magistrates to come look at some suspicious travel papers.
Okay.
Normally, they wouldn't bother, but the paper's bearer claims they were signed by an Emerald Magistrate.
Mm-hmm. I shall go and have a look. Especially seeing as it's travel papers.
So you arrive at the Oni's Teeth Gate and are greeted by members of the Thunder Guard that are stationed there. They tell you that they found some papers of, well, the traveler will explain the story. His name is Kayu Joji. So that's Kaiu Joji. they've never seen travel papers like this before, so they're rather concerned.
May I have a look at these papers?
Of course. So the papers that they show you are, you know, on this beautiful, like, cotton silky paper. The magistrate symbol is on the bottom, and it explains, you know, that this is Caillou Joji, and he is allowed to travel from this territory to this territory without any hindrances or anything like that. And they are, you know, they're from this date to this date, which is about 1 year and of time, which is what makes
Is it unusual?
it unusual, yes. Because travel documents are fairly short, but this is a full year.
Mm-hmm. And who is the signatory?
It's just the magistrate seal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There's no signatory or anything? But they're a year, and they're on nice paper?
Mm-hmm. Like, really nice paper.
So, Caillou, who was the magistrate that authorized this?
Caillou looks at you or Joji looks at you as like, I don't know his name. I went to go pick them up.
From?
The magistrate's office.
And what is the purpose of your trip?
Oh, business and pleasure.
What is your business?
My business is my own.
Mm.
I'm a merchant. I trade goods
Oh, you
and
trade
services.
What do you trade?
Oh, this and that. Sometimes information. Sometimes, you know, parcels from one person to another person. It's kind of lucrative.
You're a courier.
Yes.
Do you have any? And you're traveling to where?
I'm traveling to the capital.
The capital.
Yes.
Um, so what would be the correct thing for this? Shall I reissue his papers?
Why? The papers are perfectly fine. Like, they're just...
For a year.
Yeah.
Which is unusual. It would take how long to get to the capital from here?
It would be 16 days.
16 days?
Yep.
Okay. What does he have with him? Wagons or anything like that?
He just has a parcel, like a bag.
Does he have any insignia on him or anything like that?
What do you
Mons
mean?
or
Mons?
yeah,
Or
chopped or anything like that? Like, is he a like clan of some kind? No, he is.
He's not wearing any mon. He does seem to be dressed as a crab, like crab colors, etc. But he's not wearing armor or anything. It's clearly he's a a merchant of some kind, or like a peasant, but not a like samurai.
I didn't think he'd be a samurai, but it was more the case of what clan he was effectively property of.
He starts muttering to himself, rather incoherently.
Is it like really quiet?
Yeah.
Or what is it?
Pardon? Stupid crane. Get this out of here now.
I'll examine the things and I'll waste some time to see if he gets a little more agitated.
He does.
agitated
He
and
actually
lets
does
things
get
slip.
more agitated as time passes by. He starts to throw snide comments towards you. It's like, give me my travel papers. I need to leave.
Are they under his breath? Like,
Kinda, yeah.
like he doesn't expect me to be able to hear them.
Yeah, exactly. Again, it's incoherent to anybody who's like, standing beside him, but you'll be able to hear him.
Wonderful ears.
So he's just getting more and more agitated and he's like, can I have my travel papers back? I need them back.
What is the rush? These are for a year.
He just keeps going and he's like, they're mine. I need them. I need to
Well,
travel with them.
Technically, they're not.
They're issued to me. Yes, they are. And again, he starts snarling and get more and more angry. He's losing his demeanor.
Yeah, he's losing his calmness.
Yeah.
I think we should probably head to the magistrate's office and sort this out.
Okay.
See if we can find, like I'm saying this to him, like seeing if I can get a reaction from him.
He just says all he wants is, like, under his breath, he's like, all I want are damn papers. The papers are very important to him.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, I'm just checking something. What's that do? Oh, it doesn't work. Okay, he's not a samurai. It won't do anything. Can I use sentiment to see if he's hiding something?
Yeah.
Like maybe the papers are the, like, my theory is the papers are what he's actually taking. That
Okay.
there might be something hidden on the paper.
Okay.
If he's this.
Wouldn't that be a composition void check to examine the papers themselves?
No, I'm examining him.
Ah, okay.
Like I'm actually analysing the way he is.
Ah, okay.
Etc. TM?
5.
5. Okay. Let's spend a void point then.
Okay.
Now I can have 2. And sentiment is a school skill.
Dice are just dropping all over the place in here tonight.
Yeah. And that reroll is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5.
So on your examination,
It was 4 keep 2. It was 4 and 2 keep 4. So
Plus the void point is 5.
that's why it was 4 rather than 3.
So you have 5 successes.
I have 5 successes.
Excellent.
I also have 2 strife,
Okay.
but my strife is like
So
0 at the moment.
when you're examining the papers, right?
Yeah.
No.
I'm examining him.
Oh, you're examining him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, looking kind of like, does he seem to be, as I said, my thought is that the papers are the message, and like, if I say like, oh, well, I can just reissue this, I'll reissue you a new document with a new travel pass, effectively, does he seem more agitated?
He gets more agitated at
Yeah,
even the remote
basically,
suggestion of that.
Like the document
Is what he's transporting.
is what he's transporting.
Perhaps, yes.
Yeah.
He becomes more and more concerned that you're not giving him back his papers than anything else. In fact, it's getting to the point where he is getting clearly he's losing composure, he's basically unmasking.
He's becoming compromised.
Yes, he's becoming compromised to the situation, and just gets more and more.
Why are you so agitated, sir? It's pretty much what they say to you in airports.
Or when the cops pull you over.
Yeah. So.
I need to get out of here. Give me my document.
No.
No?
No.
Okay. No? Then you can deal with them. You can hunt them down, and you can deal with them.
Whom?
Does that sound like good enough news for you?
Whom?
Huh? Who do you think? The dirtiest person in this city, Bokuse.
Don't know who Bokuse is.
No, this is the first time you've ever heard
And
of
who is
Bokuse.
Bokuse?
You don't know who Bokuse is? Are you... What kind of magistrate are you?
Can I make a roll to figure out who Bokuse is?
Uh...
Either government or culture?
It's under government.
Cool. It'd be Earth, I suppose. To recall. Ooh, I get an advantage. Ooh. I get an advantage, so nothing. Yeah. No, I've only just arrived in this city from the capital.
Then you know nothing about the situation. Let me go.
What are you afraid of?
What everyone is afraid of. And he looks at you like you're fucking crazy. I mean, oops.
That's one.
It's not marked as family friendly.
Yeah.
Check.
He looks at you like you're crazy. He's like, he doesn't get how you don't know this. You're a magistrate. You should know who Bokuse is.
No, I'm asking, he's looking like I'm crazy because I don't know what he's afraid of. Is this person going to kill you?
He's going to kill us all.
Well. And who is this person? What clan is he?
Bokuse's not part of any clan. He is his own clan. Give me someone who knows what they're doing. And give me my papers.
This Thunder Guard. He knows what he's doing.
What Thunder Guard?
Because there were Thunder Guards at the gate, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
They're at the gate. He is not.
Well, I thought this guy had been held by the Thunder Guards.
Yes, he is held by the
Yeah.
Thunder Guards.
Yeah.
But you are questioning him alone.
Yeah, but there's a... What is on the paper?
What is on the paper?
I'm asking him what's on the paper. You seem so agitated.
How many successes did you roll?
I got 5.
You got 5. The documents are fake.
Okay.
They're fake travel papers. They're really good ones though. Like
Top notch.
top notch.
Like super expensive then.
Yeah. Like the magistrate's seal is legit. The document itself is fake.
So it's almost like the seal's been attached to something and then they've faked the documentation around it.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe got rid of the ink somehow and then written something else.
Maybe.
Or like melted the back of the seal so
Yeah.
that it came off and reaffixed it to some new thing.
Possibly. All wonderful theories. But still doesn't answer the question is, who is Bukase?
That's not the issue here.
I
The
think
issue here
clearly
is the fact
is.
he's forged or got hold of forged documents, and these are not official documents.
Mm-hmm.
So therefore, your request to travel is denied, and you're under arrest.
Okay. And that's where we're going to end this tonight.
Ooh.
And we will see you next week at 7:15 here at the Harry Tarantula
With new players.
with new players, and we'll see how everything goes. There's a lot you guys got to now deal with.
Sorry.
You got cases and cases.
That's right.
All right. So, again, you can visit us at harryt.com and use the welcome code for your very first purchase, which is welcome5 in all caps. And we'll see you next week. Have a good night.